Good morning. Welcome to day 9 of 30 days of yoga. Today's practice will be roughly 30 minutes. We're going to go start to finish, and we're going to use yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can use some books, some pillows, or even a folding chair. You'll need it towards the top of your mat for part of it, and then you might need either a pillow or a yoga block towards the end. We're going to start seated. So you can sit cross-legged. I'm sitting this way. I know that's not for everybody, but sitting cross-legged is not for everybody. Place a hand on your heart, a hand on your belly. You have made it through week 1, where we planted a seed of intention, what we want to grow this month of August, so that at the end of the month, we can harvest that and share it with the world. This week, we are going to start nurturing the seed that is within us. So last week, we identified what the intention is. We took that intention, we realized that as we do the work, we will grow that intention, spread that to the world. And now we're going to have a week of what do we need to be our best? What do we need to give ourselves so that that seed grows? And how do we nurture ourselves? So this first day of week 2, day 9, I want to focus on giving yourself permission. Hand on your heart, hand on your belly is a reminder of all that you have in your heart that is good in that beautiful garden. The hand on your belly is a reminder of your inner drive, your relationship to yourself, your personal power, your truth. When these two things come together, we begin to live in alignment with what's in our heart and with who we are. Take a breath. Empty the breath. Take another breath. And empty the breath. Perfect. Bring your hands to your thighs. Pull your belly in, round your spine, look at your beautiful heart. What do you need today to nurture yourself? On your in-breath, pull your elbows to your ribs, stick your heart forward, lift your nose, seated cat and cow. Exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Last one, inhale to lift. Exhale to neutral. If you don't like to be on your knees, you're going to stay seated. We're going to do 3 or 4 rounds of cat and cow in the traditional shape, which will be all fours. If you do have tender knees, know that you can place a pillow underneath your knees. You can do a blanket. You can roll your mat up a few times, provide some extra cushioning. Lots of ways to get around the knee thing. But if it's just too much, then don't do it. So if you're going to stay in your seated shape, you're going to do the same thing that we are going to do on the floor, which is what we just did, cat and cow. And this is how we link our breath with our movement. Push away from the floor or into your thighs, round your spine, and look at your heart. On your in-breath, stick your belly forward or down, lift your heart, lift your nose. Exhale to round. Find your breath here. Do 3 on your own, inhaling. Maybe close your eyes. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last one, inhaling. Exhaling. Come back to neutral. Sit tall if you're sitting. If you're on all fours, create the long spine. We're going to come to downward facing dog just for a second to get ourselves into a forward fold. So if you're choosing to just be in a seated position, make your way to a forward fold. If you're on the floor like me, pop your hips up, look at your toes, press way back. I'm going to show you a trick to down dog in a second. Walk your feet forward, come into a forward fold. And now here's where our blocks become our friends. The blocks are ideally going to raise the floor up 8 inches. If you don't have yoga blocks, you might have the seat of a chair right here, and that's going to elevate the floor 12 to 14 inches. If you have some blocks, those work too. And all this does is remind us that sometimes we need to make adjustments in our life. We need a little support. We need to use the tools that are available to us. Leave the blocks, the books, or the pillows on the ground and slowly rise on up. So Our little seed in our heart is beginning to get cozy in there. The intention is set. Tiny little roots are starting to take shape, and that is how we're thinking, how we're acting, how we're speaking. For me, I'm growing hope, and so my thoughts are of hope. My words are hopeful. My actions are forward thinking. Hope to me is walking towards something good. Whatever you're growing is starting to get embedded into your heart. So now we need to ask ourselves, what do I need to keep that seed intact, that intention solid in me? What do I need today? And so the practice today will be grounding, rooted, solid, slow, and delightful. All right, turn your palms. Lots of hummingbirds today. Remember, turning your palms leads your heart forward. Most of the time, we're in our head. But when we lead with our hearts, we are leading with love, ideally. Lots of bugs out there, too. Oof. All right, close your eyes for a second. Imagine your little seed in your heart, growing some tiny roots. Circle your hands up to the sky, maybe even look up. Press your palms together and bring that right to the garden that is your heart. So we're going to be asking, what do we need? And we're going to be receiving it and bring it into our heart. Turn your palms down by your sides. Inhale. What do you need? Grab it and bring it to your heart. We've got 3 of these. Lower your hands. Inhale up. Exhale. Maybe you need time today. Lower your hands. Circle up. Maybe you need laughter today. Bring it to your hearts. Lower your hands. Last one. Maybe you need presence. Your heart. Keep your hands palm to palm. Shift the weight to your left leg. Lift your right heel. And on your in-breath, lift your right knee to the sky. We did this last week. Take a breath. Return the right foot. Lower the palms. Circle up. What do you need? Grab it. Bring it to your heart, your garden, your seed. 2 more. Lower your palms. Circle up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it to your heart. Lower your hands. Inhale. Circle up. Pull it to your heart. Keep your hands at your heart. Shift the weight to your right foot. Left heel lift. Inhale. Left knee lifts. Steady your standing leg. That's your roots. Take a breath. Lower your left foot. We're going to add on to this. Lower your hands. Circle up. Take what you need. Peace. Bring peace into your heart. Inhale. Right knee lifts. Exhale. Step way back. Bend your left knee a bunch. It's a lunge. We've been here. Keep your hands at your heart. Now from your hip crease, you're going to, You're going to lean forward. Okay, so now I'm in this beautiful diagonal line. Eyes are going to be down at the top edge of your mat. On your in-breath, you're going to reach your arms forward, palm to palm, and bring your biceps by your ears. There's a little bit of power here. Hold and breathe. Reach with your palms. Press into your left foot. Inhale to rise. Exhale, bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Drag them down your backside. Squeeze your heart forward. Lift your nose. And on your exhale, tip forward. Maybe the hands lift. Maybe they stay on your low back. Take your eyes to your right toes. It's a little bit hard. You can do it. We're going to do this twice. So the first time you get organized, you see where we're going. Inhale to rise. Undo your hands. Circle your arms up. Here's your exhale. Hands to the chair, the yoga blocks, or the floor. Lift your right leg. Lift your right leg. Take a breath. And forward fold. Oof. Breathe here. And left leg is struggling. And that is truth, and that is grace, and that is permission to just be with what is. Inhale to rise. Exhale, turn your palms. Part of our practice here on the yoga mat is looking at where our thoughts go, where our frustrations go, where our emotions go. Now, I certainly could hop on a negative train about my left leg and lose myself way out there. Or I can say, poof, that's a sensation that doesn't feel great. So I'm going to change it. I'm going to use blocks. I'm going to give my permission for myself to take it easier on that side. And you need to do the same. For you, turn your palms, circle up, inhale, grab what you need, bring it to your heart. Shift the weight to your right leg, left knee lifts. Exhale, step it way back, bend your right. Be powerful in your legs. We're going to inhale, shoot your arms forward. Exhale, hinge forward, bicep by the ears, hold and breathe. You're going to hold this one just for a couple breaths. Sink into your right leg. You should feel your right cheek and your right leg. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands behind. Interlace your fingers like a basket. Drag them down your backside. Pinch your shoulder blades. Inhale, lift your nose. Exhale, hinge forward. Hands might leave. Eyes go to the left. Hold. Inhale to rise. Unslip the basket. Circle your arms up. Take a breath. Exhale, hands to the chair, the blocks, or the books. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, inhale to rise. Exhale, turn your palms. That's where we're going. The reason why I chose to create that sequence is the legs are our roots. The legs keep us steady. We're going to wobble a little bit. We're going to wobble here and we're going to wobble in life. What do we do with it? How do we nurture ourselves when life gets wobbly? Turn your palms. First place to recognize is when you say, I can't, I'm not good at. Get rid of those weeds in your garden. All right, here we go. One more time each side. I'm going to link the breath. Breathe when you need to breathe. It's just a guide. Here we go. Inhale, circle up, grab what you need. Exhale, bring that to your garden. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands behind, interlace. Inhale, lift your nose, lift your heart. Exhale, fold over your right leg and look at your left toes. Inhale to rise. Exhale, release the basket. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, fold. Leave the blocks. Inhale to roll up. Exhale, turn your palms. Let's do the harder side for me. Here we go. Inhale, circle up. Grab what you need. Exhale to your heart. Shift the weight to your left leg. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step way back. Inhale, arms go high, palms stay touching. Exhale, hinge, create that diagonal line. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands behind, make the basket. Inhale, lift your nose. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Look at your right toes. It might be very different. Inhale to rise. Exhale, unhook the basket. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, find the blocks. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, turn your palms. Whatever is showing up in your body, in your life, in your heart, give it grace. Give it grace. Because that's nurturing the wholeness of you. Our bodies change. We have injuries. We have illness. We have broken hearts. We have monkey minds, we call it in the yoga world. Give yourself grace. All right, here we go. Feet are going to be close-ish, not touching, not wide, right under the hips. Hold something nice. Just reach your arms in front. Now imagine that there's a chair behind you. You're going to lean your hips back and imagine hovering above that seat. Take your eyes to your toes, lift them off the mat. Reach with your hands, take a breath. Exhale, sweep your arms back. Inhale, reach forward, keep your eyes down. Exhale, sweep back. We got 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. You should feel heat in your legs. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to come up with the right leg. Inhale, right leg lifts. Hold here. Hold here. You can do it. Hold. Reach with your fingers. Grow your roots. Take a breath. Lower your right foot. Sit and sweep. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach. Left side's coming with you. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, left knee lifts. Hold. It's okay to wobble. Breathe. Take an inhale. Exhale. Oof. Lower. Oof. Now I'm going to show you what a very common little transition is in the yoga world. Many people do not have happy wrists or happy shoulders. So it's not something I teach a lot. And I want to show you how I've changed that for my own body and for my students in my studio. But I'm going to show you what it looks like in a traditional sense. And then I'm going to show you how to make it, recreate it with yoga blocks or a chair. And then we're going to play with it a little bit because it's really good for the back of the body, really good for stretching. So in a traditional sense, downward facing dog looks like an upside down V shape. Eyes go to the toes. Now for many people, this is painful for the wrists and shoulders. We come to a plank where the elbows are over the wrists and the shoulders are over the elbows, long line. Breathe in, exhale, down dog. That is a very common move in the yoga world. We might come down, we might come up, but that's a very common sequence in the yoga world. It's not accessible for everybody. So I want to show you how I've changed that. Using your blocks on the tallest part or a folding chair with the seat right there. I'm going to take a step back from the blocks, about 2 feet, about 2 of your feet length. You're going to hinge from the hips, take a breath, and bring your hands to the blocks. Now peek down and bring your elbows over your wrists, your shoulders over your elbows. And then if you peek down at your legs, you will see knees, hips, ankles in a line. If you happen to be by a window or a mirror, you can see that you have length through your legs and straight arms. This would be a variation of plank pose, right? Or upward facing dog pose. Take a breath. On your exhale, lean back, straighten your arms, bring your head between your arms and look underneath you. This is a variation of downward facing dog. No pressure in the wrists, minimal pressure in the shoulders. Inhale, come back to elbows over wrists, shoulders over elbows, hips over knees. Breathe in. Breathe out, hips go way back. Feel that downward facing dog variation. Inhale, come forward. Maybe look forward. And then exhale, look underneath you, hinge back. We're going to do 3 of these. And I want you to play with making it your own, making it a little bigger. Inhale, lift your chin this time. Do you feel that through the entire back posterior chain? Exhale, tuck your chin, lean way back. This has been my saving grace the last year. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your nose. Because my body is struggling in certain body parts, I'm not able to get there. And so I have discovered that this is a great alternative. Last time, lift your heart, lift your nose. That is giving myself permission. That is nurturing my form that may no longer be able to do what it used to do. Come back to shoulders over elbows, hips over knees. Let's twist. Take your right arm, bring your elbow up, right arm to the sky. Feel that in your right leg? Now hinge back a little bit. Oof. Take a breath. Return your right hand to the block of the chair. Inhale, left elbow. Lift, left hand. Elbow or hand. Inhale. Exhale, return. Come forward, lift your nose. Exhale, hinge back. Come back to neutral. Now we're going to take our heels and pick them up and turn the heels to the left so the toes are to the right. Inhale here and exhale, hinge back. Just like that modified down dog, you're going to feel the outside of the right leg like crazy. Inhale, come forward. Pick up your heels, return them to neutral or straight. Exhale, hinge back. Inhale back to shoulders over elbows. Pick up your heels, turn them to the right, toes to the left. Take a breath, hinge back. Bring your booty back. Oh, outside of the left leg. Inhale, come forward. Pick up your heels, drop them back. Exhale, hinge back. Should feel nice. Come to neutral. Bring the blocks a little bit closer. Walk your feet closer to the chair. Take a breath here. Bend your elbows, bend your knees, and fold. Leave your blocks of the chair on the ground. Inhale to rise. Come all the way up nice and slow. Exhale, turn your palms. We're going to have a variation of that. I'm going to take the left leg and cross it over the right. Okay, so I've made a little X with my legs. Works our balance. Pinky toes ideally are kissing close to each other. Hips are square to the front. We're going to reach up, circle up. Grab your seed of love right in front of your heart. Take a breath. Hinge from your hip crease. Booty goes to the back. Hands find the chair or the blocks. Take a breath here. Now hinge back, just like we did in that modified dog. You should feel your right leg a lot. This is a great stretch for anybody who's experienced sciatic pain. Come forward. Uncross your legs. Inhale to rise. Just about there, and we're going to go back to the ground. Turn your palms. Circle up in breath. Grab what you need. Bring it to your heart. Pick up your right leg, cross it over your left. Take an inhale. Hinge from your hips, booties to the back. Exhale, fold. Hands find the blocks or the chair. Breath in here. Exhale, hinge back. The blocks. Both rise. Uncross your legs. We're going to circle up to circle down and find our way on the floor. Inhale, circle up. What do you need today to nurture that seed, like fertilizing? What do you need? Sunshine and water. What does your seedling need? Bring it to your heart, hinge at your hips. Find your blocks, your chair, the floor. Have a seat. We're going to sit on our backside. And the soles of your feet are going to come together. You'll need your blocks here, or the pillows, or books. Soles of your feet are going to come together. Now, because my left hip will not do this, I'm going to show you the half butterfly. So your feet are going to come together like my hands, and your knees are going to look like my elbows. I'm going to place the block underneath my bent legs. So ideally, both legs have blocks underneath. Hands go to the ankles, spine gets tall. By allowing the legs to rest against the blocks or pillows or books, we take the muscular tension out of the puzzle and we begin to soften the inner thighs. Take a breath here. And now just hinge forward slightly. Just a little bit. Giving yourself permission. Asking yourself, what do I need if I really, really, really want to grow something and be better by the end of this month that will better myself and better the people around me? What do I need to sustain this? Inhale back up. Straighten your left leg. Remove the block of the right and place the right foot on the inside of the left leg. Now, if you're choosing to be in a chair, your left leg would be straight and your right leg would just be sitting normally with the foot on the floor. We're going to come into seated tree. Take a breath here. Bring your heart towards your left toes. You know, when we plant a garden, we put the seed in and we water it and we give it sunshine. Make sure it's in the right spot. Maybe we give it a little fertilizer. If you're like me, you talk to it, you wish it well, you check on it often. We do the same with what we're growing in our heart. We, just like yesterday, we do self-study, svadhyaya. We look at what am I doing? What am I providing? My intention. Where are my thoughts going? Where are my actions? Where are my words? Inhale to rise. Keep your legs as they are. Bring your right hand behind you. Lengthen your spine. Left hand to right knee. Take a breath. Spin on around and look at something beautiful. I got a patch of zinnias back there, and it is beautiful. Started with a seed. I made sure that they had water and sunshine. In our garden, in our heart, is the same. Come on back around to front, and we will switch sides. Right leg goes long. Left foot is going to go on the inside of your right leg. Yours will, mine won't. How I change this for me is I just simply hold my left leg with the knee high, take a breath, and hinge forward. You might have your left knee open to allow the hip to open and the inner thigh to stretch. That's permission to do what works for you. Inhale to rise. Left hand comes behind, right hand goes to left knee. Take a breath. Spin on around, look at something different. That's beautiful. Maybe it's something in your space. Maybe you're in your yard. Maybe you're on your patio. Maybe you're in a hallway. Find something beautiful. It's there if you look for it. Inhale back to center. We're going to use blocks, pillows, or books, whatever you have. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can pick them up anywhere. I have my favorites in my Amazon shop. You can come borrow some from me. I can bring some to you. We'll figure it out. We're going to roll one down and squeeze the knees towards the chest. Oh. Rock them, rock them. Give yourself a little bit of love. Lower your left foot to the mat. Knee is going to be high. We're going to pick up the right leg towards the sky, but it's not active like it was yesterday with the strap. We're going to grab a hold of our right leg with our hands woven together like a basket. The knee is going to be soft here. Just bring the right leg towards your chest a little bit. You'll feel a nice stretch through the hamstrings where it attaches to the sitting bone. We did a lot when we were in that modified down dog, but this is just another stretch. We're going to come to figure 4. So listen up. Take your right foot, cross it over your left thigh. Take your right hand to the inner right knee and push the knee away from you. This might be just delightful and enough for you. You might rock a little bit side to side. That feels nice. Now, if you feel like, I think I can do a little bit more. I think a little more stretch would be good for me. Take your hands, weave them through that window. Grab your left hamstring, interlace your fingers, and bring both thighs into your chest. Now, if you're sitting in a chair, just crossing the right foot over the left thigh on your lap, and you will hinge forward. If you're on the floor like me, you're going to bring the legs to the chest. Now, here's a juicy discovery. Tip to the left, 3 inches. Oof. That muscle that you feel is your piriformis. It's a tiny little egg-shaped muscle. It's underneath your glutes. That is the culprit for sciatic pain. Presses on that nerve. So give a nice stretch here. Breathe. Breathe. Come back to a flat spine. Slip your right foot off your left. Lower the right foot to the mat. Your hands might already be on your left hamstring. Lift your left toes to the sky and squeeze your thigh towards your ribs. Cross your left over your right. Take your left hand, push your left knee away from you. Mine looks much different than yours. Rock a little bit side to side. If you would like more, weave your hands through the basket, grab your right leg, pull both in. And if you want to find that juicy piriformis stretch, tip both knees to the right. Ooh. Your breath becomes your anchor. Your anchor is what keeps you present. Don't get too far ahead in your mind. Inhale, come back to center. Slip your hands off your legs. Lower both heels close to the cheeks. Take your block. It's going to be widthwise. So it's going to be flat, the flattest shape like this. And it's going to be widthwise. And you're going to pick up your hips and slap that block underneath your hips. So it's not on the meaty part of your buns. It's definitely not on your spine. It's on that triangular flat bone called your sacrum. That's where you have rested your body onto the block. I just like to rest my hands on my hip flexors, my thighs, my pelvis. Close your pretty eyes for a second. This supported bridge pose takes the muscle work out, but our heart is higher than our heads here. This is a very cooling pose, great for the nervous system, but it also reminds us that we live so much in our heads. And by having our heart higher than our head, we quiet the thinking mind and we step into the heart. We lead with love. With your eyes closed, I want you to picture that little tiny seed that you put in your heart and little tiny roots that are starting to take hold as your intention has become part of your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Taking a few moments to breathe into that garden space, providing it with much needed attention, just like the seeds in our garden. We give them attention, we plant them. For me, I'm growing hope. I'm giving that little seed of hope, positivity, grace, presence, opportunities. Pick up your hips, slide the block away from you, just lower your hips. Walk your feet wide, and then just take a few of those windshield wiper, soft twists. Bring your feet close together. Open your knees wide, let the soles of your feet come to touch, just like we did on the floor sitting up. We did butterfly here on our back. A hand on your belly, a hand on your heart. A hand on the belly is a powerful reminder of your relationship to yourself. A hand on your heart, powerful reminder that you are loved. Your garden is beautiful. Your seed is being nurtured. Your intention is taking roots. Notice your breath. Next in-breath, close your knees. Take any final movements that you would like. Maybe a twist, maybe a circle of your spine rolled around. Beautiful yoga practice is one of the greatest teachers. Be reminded that it is a practice. It's a practice for life. To look at where our thoughts go, our emotions go, our reactions. We find frustration here on the mat and give up quickly or have negative thoughts, negative words. Are we anchored in our breath when life is hard here so that we can apply that there? And then one anchor that has been a dominant anchor in my life the last 25 years is gratitude. It is very easy to look at what's wrong in the world, what's wrong in the body, what's wrong in the self. It's so easy. Conversations are built around what's wrong in the world. If we could just switch to what is right and good, we'll grow. So laying in stillness in a shape that feels great for you, and to identify what is going right in your world, what is good in your world. Your commitment to yourself, your daily yoga, your walks outside, nutritious food, friendships, love. What is good? The smell of cut grass, the newness of a leaf unfurled in the morning, the smell of coffee brewing, the soft afternoon breeze, although it's warm, this movement, the sounds of birds. What is right and good in your world? The more you focus on what is right and good, you provide valuable nutrients to the garden that is your heart. That will grow your intention. I will see you tomorrow for day 10 as we continue on this process this week of nurturing, of allowing, tending to the garden, tending to our little seed. And I will see you tomorrow, day 10. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Be good to you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.